I'm pretty new to the that. This empty to deliver the kingdoms of Christ. Now, this is the story, allocation, it might be fast as secretary of government and head of the civil service. Obviously, that the world over will be well, very well, will organize this story to ours. Of course, when I was the Minister of Finance as the senior deputy secretary, I was in charge of the public sector period. And I did a lot of national approach public administration. Distinguished ladies, we are now restored, moving towards modern public administration, which is generally referred to as the modern public management environment. This is based on the principles of adopting private sector policy into the public sector to engineer the efficiency in government. This concept emerged in the 20th century. The term new public management was first coined by Christopher Columbus from the traditional public administration to a new public management environment. To perform service public service, we acknowledge the opportunity to have access to this story, capacity, which will be trained public servants to serve us. Distinguished ladies, this underscores the new system of public finance, focusing on three key principles: economy, efficiency, and effectiveness. And no one can negate the fact that Government cannot put all its responsibility alone. But government needs to go into partnership with the private sector to ensure that countries, issues that affect civil servants and the public services will be absorbed first. Nowadays, the private sector has emerged as a powerful mechanism for resolving complex social issues and deliver essential services. The collaboration between government entities and private sector organizations like the World Woman provides a leverage that strengthens both sectors to create innovative ways that we need to outcomes in various aspects of our civil service. Additionally, the essence of partnership is that it paves the way for an atmosphere of accountability and private efficiency, resulting in set projects, which does not only provide what but also are responsive to their needs that enhance their productivity and performance on the job. There is a growing recognition of the potential of PPP, private-public partnership, by government. Government is now seeking partnership with private organizations to tap into their expertise, resources, and innovative approaches due to the fallibility of resources. And we know that government bears straight up resources. So they need to be complemented by the private sector, like one because of their financial status. Normally, the absence of financial resources tend to hinder the delivery of essential services in Syria. Generally, the payroll deduction is a withholding or withdrawal of an account by the employee from the employer's salary or earning from the payments for the payment to the third party and to discharge the obligation of the employer. This happens before the salary or earnings are paid into the employee's account. Specifically, this exercise is to public servants, internet, and other communication facilities on credit and payment dotted at source by the Accountant General transmitted to their accounts. This is a stellar innovative approach, inclusion, and staff employment equipping them with information and increasing their horizon of knowledge. This ultimately improves their performance and productivity. There is no vestige of doubt that employees succeed and prosper when they are fully connected. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you of a statement made by one historian. He said, each generation is, in a sense, the custodian of visionary best ideas and past has given us. The enduring blessing of the past is that men and women do change their worlds. We change this world by innovative approaches. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this one mobile and payroll reduction serves a lot of advantage for the civil servants, and I now have the opportunity to delineate this advantage. The one mobile payroll reduction gives the employee a lower interest rate, and payroll reduction are convenient for employers as they lower the cost of working. Secondly, it enhances digital inclusion for all employees. Thirdly, it promotes staff welfare and modern workplace efficiency. Fourthly, there is zero administrative burden because no interest is being taken out. It's paid from source. Finally, it improves the quality of life for employees, fosters financial inclusion of all civil servants and public servants. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I must say there have been a gracious audience, and this is an innovation that bears us from traditional public administration to the modern public management, which was first coined by Christopher Hood, supported by Osman Gad in their new event in love. So what we are experiencing here is it's not so different from the chief and traditional public administration. Technology we know has its merits, and it's unfortunate that there are not more civil servants and public servants there tonight, because this technology is for them to enhance, as I've said, to improve their performance, they increase their horizon of knowledge, and we also data for this historic knowledge. Thank you. For this historic knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Great School, for delivering the keynote address for this historic launch. This is a smart move, actually, by World Mobile, because if this was not done at the payroll level there, una maioria não é problema visual. If one person don't know what to do, it's probably commodity. Other person, dentro da língua, vão simplesmente de água, porque o negócio do let's also go for okay, so it's a good thing actually the payroll level. From payroll, there's no excuse, no negotiation, no discussion. You go straight to the deduction. But I really, honestly, as a Sierra Leonean, look forward to a day in Sierra Leone when, such opportunities go beyond just one company. It should be so easy that people should be able to buy houses for their salaries. You get a payment plan. People should be able to buy vehicles from their salaries with a payment plan. I strongly believe it's going to drastically minimize corruption in the country. But now I think the burden to survive here and pay bills is high, and the income does not match the needed expenditure. Even with the medical bills, it's so difficult for people to get medical insurance. Talk less of an opportunity where they see the doctor as often as they need, but then they pay through their salaries. This is such a beautiful opportunity. Thank you very much, World Mobile. I look forward to us as a nation having multiple of these opportunities in the country. So we will not feel too much pressure to live a comfortable life, which is everyone's aspiration. We would get dinner served, and we would not like to be rude, to be talking over you as you eat dinner. So what we would do is get this talented gentleman entertain us with music as we eat. I'll hand over to you. Let's enjoy the music. After dinner, we would come to understand how the scheme works. We would get to understand more details about the scheme, but for now, let's enjoy the music and enjoy the food. Bon appétit tout le monde.
This is Unity Broadcasting Online Television, connecting voices. This is Unity Broadcasting Online Television, connecting voices. This is Unity Broadcasting.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that for that. Okay, it was good. If I knew the correct lyrics to the song, I probably would have joined into the speak what I had. So let's not think what we have. All right, everyone. So we have to continue with the agenda. It's about time we understand how the speak works. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, if we're all together, please. Okay, so we would want to understanding how the scheme works. And for that presentation, I'd like to invite Horatio Dawn Pratt, who is the Director of Retail and Service.
Essentially, they will dobrze, and I believe the scheme is simple, straightforward, and benefits to every single farmer. I believe Sierra Leone everyone in here and who are out there working or not working. For internet, it's no longer a luxury, but a necessity. And I believe it's an opportunity. When you look at the government workforce, I believe government has approximately about 120,000, if not more. They are the biggest employers in the country. I've worked over time with HRMO, definitely with the DG, both been very supportive. And I feel this becomes the biggest opportunity for the civil servant. Because what we're doing is we're taking internet to your homes. So the thing this time is very straightforward. It's deduction at source. So that's when they say, the man will pay my governor, nothing. It is deduction at source. So what that means, it means the civil servant will be given the device. And for the records, we are not selling the phone. We are offering a service. I believe in studio, nobody has done this. So what we do, we give you the phone, if you want a phone, we give you the phone, and we provide you unlimited 5G data service monthly. That's to say, you're not a dog, because I'm not going to talk. So, my web, something to do with scheme. In the payroll reduction scheme, you know that we can't consider the product have with one country. Again, same scheme. Where you never buy the phone and they say pay monthly for your internet service. So now you don't count as a home. And nobody has done that. And I think one mobile is now for law. We said every single father. Once you get people, you can call illegal, you can call revoked, entitled to the scheme. Because reduction will be done at source. So when they give you the phone, I give you the phone. Street phone, when they give you, can I have a sample of the phone, please? We give you the phone for free. All they do is on a monthly basis. Thank you, sir. On a monthly basis, they provide you internet and they pay a very minimal rate. Now, specifically, which one visit for single family, for single family? All you do on a monthly basis, you pay 450 euros. And you get uninterrupted, unlimited service. So this one is so and focus. Okay, so and focus. This phone get the same, all the same features and better more as considered compared to A16 or Samsung. This phone gets 256 gig space. This phone gets 5,000 battery live. Again, 50 megapixels camera. Again, 8 gigabyte space. So it's 85 speed. It's so fast. And that's really, we said, okay, because we want every government's possible for benefits. And we want, let's say, for big parts of the scheme, because we consider, say, internet, not to luxury, it's a necessity. We want to be here possible better. We want to, because the user of the data, you say, okay, we will give you the phone. Now, here's the beauty about it. When you use this phone and they pay small phone for 24 months, what you say, when you 24 months, will they give that phone back for free? Yes, sir. They're not fine. Yes, sir. They have to send some, sir. So what's the number for it? Because what my black maker, and what's going to do for all you wanted, we say after 24 months, once they pay small phone, we provide the service. All that they do, when they come back, we say, yeah, take all our phone for free. Upgrade version and continue for using service and just pay small phone. I think this has been each project that the portfolio for we see servant. And I will get to it. We really see them. I think the military have been very supportive, very important. With regards to CDMs, with regards to all of that, we do appreciate. And This has applied to the military. And I want to say thank you very much. In fact, we are the second institution where endorsed me on this thing. Thank you very much, sir. So, please, it also available to the military. It also available to the police, to the teachers. Once you have value code, once you salary the law, you will definitely benefit from that. If you decide to buy the one phone one Wi-Fi, yes, you still need Wi-Fi. And also, you just will pay 500 monthly, small month for 24 months. Now, that's a beauty pathway. Again, I can only say I challenge telecom in this country because this one way, nobody did well. Then putting an insurance. Yes, please. This one insurance. So it's if you say, the demand is okay, I will pay small for insurance until they take me for. Because that's a very funny experience, man, I will be on the doctor. The captain has commanded his notes to inside the accident before. So what you say, just pay extra 50 million if you come on the insurance plan. So you can take the phone with a new phone. I think say again that day very because protect the black people in there. But all the makers, because maybe you say insurance is a major. It's of course for the part of that. So the credit is clear about. We people them over market, the customer will sign up, they go give valid PIN code, we go valid things. So how we process the work with validation? We will not get all with the same to data revenue notification. Thank you, Mr. Michi, for actually approving us. We do appreciate you, sir. You are having a lot of for DGHI. You know, when I was with him, he was overwhelmed. He said, Ocean, we get 22,000 people related this with HIO spirit. They are on cycle. Thank you very much, sir. And we will make sure that we fulfill and come work. So this is how it works. Very simple, very straightforward. Once you are treating servant, you get the code, you don't be approved by HLMO or KGB. Yes, you will do well. If you're not a soldier, my experience for the soldier. Because not a lot of people, so that is service number, SL1668. Like, you have one. Okay. But you can use for soldier and the service number, because that's a unique number. So again, get them to send them to AFPC, use what before, they validate, once they approve to German will get them. And they will use that. And another thing, this one gets 2 SIM. They get 2 SIM slots. So this one, the one SIM block which you find. So you get another free SIM where you can put your other network. But if you find data, because it will give you unlimited speed. You never use this phone for connect to your CV. So you want to get smart TV. You never use this phone for live streaming. So we say, what's good for the next benefit and enjoyment? For getting quality phone, quality service, and then pay small, because government money no. But if the man pays small, they will take for the beginning, for himself, for his wife, for his family. And then the scheme will go on and on and on and on. So in a very simplified manner, that's what the scheme will go. And in the next 10 days, we will start for signing. Now, I want to make something very clear. Make you understand. The student I also call Simone. We just say, oh, beautiful, it's nothing. You never know the government. Once the deduction, important people you get before. So that's so it's been there. And in the next 10 days, this thing will be fully operational, and we will start for final, and then we go continue. We get to get questions and answers. If you want to ask questions, when we reach that side, we will give you the opportunity to ask questions, and then we answer, and we will. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Horatio. That was a lot of information. Wow. Okay. So every 2 years, you get a new phone. So the old phone you keep back. You also you get it for the old. You get it, say like 2 months in one. What's the minimum salary? Okay, if we choose say there's nothing more from the salary, we take all the salary, it's okay. Alright. I know some people have questions, don't worry, it's part of the agenda. We're getting to question and answer segments in a bit. You'll get to ask all your questions and they will be answered. For me, the businesswoman and me, I'm just thinking, let's take the salary all, I'm only 1 minute of the salary. So we take like 5,000 also, a whole big shop, we sell, we hold them. I'm thinking, yeah, first one, I don't really mistake how it will work. So because 3 months not take the salary all, 5,000 total will sell for the shop, I will make like 12,000 so put on a shop, we sell. Okay, I see a business opportunity in this way. The small challenge now, I don't qualify, public sector, civil service. Can I just the army? I still eligible for join the army. Then if I join the army then next week, I can qualify next week for like there are a lot of different questions like this asked. I do have a lot of questions. We'll get to questions and answers in the segment. I do have a lot of questions. So in process again, where we want to take 4 where we can take what if you get a 6,000 and then a home, we can take 4 and 6,000 and then find their best questions you want. Then if we get one, we can find values, the balance will work more. Can you take for them all without you have no, like, there are many things we need to answer. Well, that's the question you have to say. But let's do the official CFXL. And it was called on 2 distinguished gentlemen to be the official launch of the schedule. May I please invite Mr. Ansu Toka, DGHRFO, and Honorable Austin Munda, Chairman of the Parliamentary Oversight Committee of ICT. Together, you will both officially launch the series.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've called Honorable Munda, Chairman of Committee on Communication. I'm very much pleased today being here because this is corporate milestone. Digital empowerment, everyone. So Parliament will give absolute support to this progress. And it's within the framework of government's agenda for development. Therefore, today, on behalf of leadership of Parliament, and almost I'm sure the Parliament for the yes, sir. So we remember to start. Because we serve a public servant, we want to this.
Sure.
One thing I want to say because we rely on the camera and people then close the battery. It's up for everybody across the world, public sector. But again, we want to let them know. Talk one thing where you say if you phone lost, there will be another phone. The possibility for any phone continue for loss. If you get security components, because we lost today, after 1 month, we phone lost at PZ, then components and the one for room because these are clarity starts are not good. So we need those clarity also. However, the DGAR, on behalf of Parliament and the leadership, I want to officially launch this scheme.
What we call last one is already one is all important and I congratulate one mobile. It's very it's really especially great that governments again close to the ground, protection. We're all aware that there is working for our hospital management systems. Also, self-service by doing information is very timely. Timely in the sense that timely progress itself, or revamp concept of architecture, interact into innovative. So smart, we are all leisure. When the honorable member of parliament belonging to all the communities. And also for many I must say that first, community life there was a crowd of Canadians and there was full capacity, able to absorb innovation. So I lost my surety that there will be this certain thing because the money are not because of SARS. So when they say that we can create more less certainty. Creativity. You're going to believe all the reasons for that and that will make sure that your tests are going to sound so out of that therefore is an important also whatever you want so much more time one for that the
Thank you very much, gentlemen. So officially, the one experience, thank you, Honorable. The one mobile payroll deduction system has been officially launched. I don't know if congratulations, one more. You good history is reloaded. This again is the first standalone 5G internet service launched. And here you are again with another history. Congratulations, history makers. We will go to the local and answer segment to people like me with very wild questions and people with modest questions. Also, mine is we already a question and our questions will be answered. For the question and answer segment, I'd like to invite David Kakima. He's the co-founder and COO of Versac Group. Let's just say because I am the MC, I get one advantage. I will start the ball rolling with the questions. If when I come down, I get one advantage. When I come, it's wrong, they have to. Therefore, they don't really enough and enough energy to ask all my wild questions. If Austin, with the basics that they get one dozen in when I'm fighting on the web examine a post. So be able to say this. If Austin wants like 6,000 and in one book, be able to sit down. He knows that if I found out my wild questions and he didn't have these go down. Any questions will be in my head.
Thank you very much. Vivian, I think that will last. Well, thank you very much, Honorable, wonderful wonder. Really nice to see you and thanks for launching. DG, I remember when I was with you on your birthday, one thing people are talking, DG, because meeting to approve this, approve on birthday. The next thing I will be your birthday. So this goes to show the level of sentiment around the program, because we believe we need a 4 in the past and having a offer one more. And we believe everybody is connected because every great nation is built by the service of people. Never is not like that. The mama starts in worship as a teacher. So I value the meaning of service. Serving is what got us here. I believe we all get a lot of common theories around serving, right? Mahmoud will deliver the speech on behalf of the chairman, where was already after you will have visit in Papa civil service servants who deal with it, the public sector, and go through. So we all get a lot of stories about it, right? Even if we don't get paid the way on that, we don't put all in going for the lunch, right? Going, right? So I will take a lot of questions, but that just goes to show you the heart behind this particular program and why we start specifically it's the public sector and the civil service because we guys the department of this nation. We cannot feel a sustainable one without the power and the force and the empowerment, the sustainability behind the public service and the public sector as a whole. So thank you, DG. Pakul, thank you, sir. Right? Without him, we will not be able to do this. The gateway to everything we do, the machinery behind, right? I always say you are the CEO, we don't see, right? Every people got to understand the importance of the goal in coordinating the public force behind everything. Thank you very much. If we start with questions on the PS and stuff, I'm sure. You know me how do I forget? Yeah, go ahead, right? Okay, how will you make it? I'm going to be more about. How will you my last law, the development Minister of Development, and this question is for the DG and more especially Africa. In case a person a civil servant, then public servant or soldier and police, you don't get a dismissal or a combination or you don't know that before a dismissal or something. So what especially how did you were able to raise this money for them to do their stuff? Thank you. Thank you very much. That's one. So I'll get DG for answer the question I think we make sure we go through the credit rating, right? So what that means is when you go to sign up for the scheme, we stand for the respective agencies that we deal with ability, we send them back to ability, or make them check or show say you qualify for the scheme, right? So I think I said again the question about the last, right? But we'll make sure say you qualify. So for example, all the one that we get for sign up when we start on the 4th of December, right? By the 20th, when they stop for sign up and we take all the lists, we send out for checking. That's the reason why we do all the checks there, right? But I'll get DG for answer for that again, I'll and answer to the states that they need to be there are two sides to it. It's both about resignation and also dismissal. Well, in case of resignation, I mean, there's always the failure to offend us. We need to use and security, both either by resignation maybe work for 1 year, not living. Normally, you want to be covered or would be something. But the dismissal is a little bit tricky. Because when you're dismissed, you've got all right and privilege. So therefore, this is an area that you come in this in terms of police investigation. And also, of course, in case of death, somebody dies, there's also very complicated to the president. Not only you cover the case that is being used and maybe that's where guys have to work around for policies, and the risk mitigation measure, and how the build speed. So that's why it needs to work with people, and we cannot give solutions to that. Because, I mean, the special goes without I don't know whether I'm there.
No, thank you very much. So this just goes to the point of safeguards around, right? So if the person dies, they get end of service benefit. If the person resigned, they get end of service benefit. The person retired, they get end of service benefits. But also we get a lot of things that we check, right? We don't say if you're not 6 months, you don't be or get a check, right? You don't know your probationary period. You don't know all the things that we the child is on. So we do all the credit check, a lot of safeguards around, right? Every business gets a business. We also run a lot of data around the rate at which government determines. Because if the individual is engaged, you don't get end of service benefit. But that data is very minimal. So which means government already get a strong alternative for bond, right? Because if you look at we say at the time, if you end the contract before 9 years and ending the contract, $100 will charge you for it. That's one number. We take our report, right? The end of service benefits, we also calculate after the first 6 months, enough to cover $100 because you only know, right? So a lot of data are going into some of the risks and the things that, as we say, we don't want to sell the phone. But the one goes like it goes on, right? It's not service with the sell. The biggest pain point for the past couple of weeks has been people operating on access to the internet. So this is exactly what you have to do. Make sure you get good access. I don't say forget the phone or forget the Wi-Fi. It's not just tools for making you get access to the internet. Which will extend my experience, knowing the fact say when she roll out the new HR system, they will go there and check, right? That's one of the exciting things about the project. You're able now to get access to government services, right? They get access to the HR system. They get access to effective government management. If you email, they on the book, right? The colleague mentioned say the phone have 12 gig RAM. So which is a super fast. You get 128 gig storage, which means you can store all data. Right? What I would take one question as well.
Right. Good evening. William Asuma from Unity Broadcasting Live Television. Got 2 questions. One, Mr. Brad will talk around the phone loss, and we'll have another one. However, no, the phone loss, which not proof when it counts the company in relation to the phone loss. Very big. So I want to make my get any proof. Because of my the phone loss that I have no comments. Say about the phone loss. What is it? What's your last number? Also, you talk around going home public 6 7. Let's say I want to get a limit. Because if I get like 3 beginning, I want for the all. I want to know if the all qualified that means salary or what we have to do before. But I just want to.
So technically, the vendor has a billion question. So the insurance policy, where the colleague mentioned, cannot be part of this, right? So if you take the phone, the phone is free, or you pay 500 if you take the MiFi. And if you want insurance policy, you pay 50 loans when at $2, right? That insurance policy, they allow you to cover for once in 24 years. Right? So the policy is different from the contract that you sign on. Now, if we go on an iPhone store, you buy the iPhone, then I ask you one policy, you pay $8 a year for that policy, right? So that means we wait 24 and we'll pick some for you, etc., etc. The policy limitation. Policy only say everyone knows the car, and then the what say the $4, right? So the whole thing accordingly, that's important. Outside of the payroll deduction, if you want to buy the phone, you want to install, you can buy it. So if you don't want to sign for insurance, you go to pay $450. When the phone lost, the service are the same day. The car will shop, they will replace the SIM for you, you buy the phone. If they use both, the bar has 750 bills. They use gold. If you need to use gold, you buy out 3,000 bills. So if you don't want to search for insurance, you say, okay, I don't want to pay. Maybe now it's not going to will give you more. You pour it and I know it on iPhone 11 or 10. So I don't use this phone for 3 or 4 years now. But I hopefully this year I will change that. I don't think I will change that. But also tell you, if you handle the phone properly, if you found this phone for a long time, this one without having point of view, I don't need to speak. Going on this way is I'm feeling of a check is big or that's a great thing I'll say I'm on trial. But in the sense that you basically, if you want to get insurance, you pay 50 million extra, you get the opportunity for replacing for you want in 24 months. Because every 24 months, when you elapse, will be another right? That outside of the insurance policy. And so you don't want insurance. Import us, we will replace it with the same because our policy is self and an experience. And when we replace the same, you buy another phone, your policy will continue for wrong, you can only buy. Yeah? I'll take one question, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Elizabeth. If we get back, I get two in one question. One of the questions that for more people informed is same law. For somebody to buy that one. Don't give another compassionate network on that one. And the second one is for private workers, government no one to we will not work for government. So for the private workers, where governments they get employee, then I employ the one who gets this form. Which kind of provision government make, or which kind of provisions they make for their private employer and employer. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yes, before Signal, not to Signal, before. You get the A, you get the B. The A long to 1 more, and I don't know if it access 5G. CB will be put any other network, right? And we only access up to 4G on CB. Well, again, not 5G, this points, right? So you will only access 5G on CB, which is locked. We allow you for use CB for goods, any other. Because when we develop one mobile, develop with a single philosophy. We don't account for solve the voice problem, it had been solved. The policies around enabling voice access as what? Chairman through the parliamentary oversight committees, with the ministry, through NASCOM, through the respective operators of them, done a tremendous job to make sure say voice penetration is sufficient. Second, I started career at 7, right? Precisely 18 years ago. Missy Pad, I don't use them for that long. I don't put them in different databases. I don't need different people there. So I can't easily change the SIM card, right? But if you give me data, I will use them. So they say, well, how with data only, but I only pay for my account. Why do you invent the way when you say data, you can use the WhatsApp, you can do your TikTok, if you want the education, there's Khan Academy, if you want to go on AI, there's Grok, there's ChatGPT, there's Replit. So all the tools there, everything, you even use the code for Telfa, I mean, they use additional account Showmax. So you have about football, watch football, they get code by default, all the codes that are code, so you don't need to worry about I'm going to get it there, right? So it's very powerful. Even if the digital, they work on a very innovative system right now for the HR system. We can take that applet and push them across the phone, so they're not going to download that. So all the existing phones there will be pushed, and the new phones the way they come to come to people app. Including essential government services when need for be delivered to an app. This is the beauty shampoo report, right? So that's from private for the camp, right? We announced that. For now, because of we get a lot of with demand and the quality sector, and the staff and the phases. If you remember when Mahmoud with the speech on behalf of the chairman, he mentioned with the roll out in sequences, right? Everybody stop as the moment that the pastor like having a whole next week was the roll out in sequence. Priority number one. Now the public service. That priority number one, right?
Yeah, good evening. On the side to sharing. I just want to understand the process of you and individual when you go to get this direct to one home shop or who side definitely is the problem. You get for one and you get or you get for one through the shop because as YouTube functionality we see the teaching one sandwich of to gas is wisdom. However, you have to be consistent. Besides God of one of the they go through the process. And for the father that 2 years came, most likely it's very close to that period. So, but we concerned them, and for that we need for no process for years. Because it can happen most times, may happen for me the director of PR records. Most banks, so they go there, they go take loan. Then they give them form, they come to me for a comment. We do that. But when they know that, they come back to me for saying, hey, this way that one have gone to fill this form, I'm not if we say, now so that, and when you go to kind of back, we don't get such amount of loan. So we know they bring it. So most time when they opportunity situation happen that so that has come or they do something else, they don't have no plan. So well, you don't go so that we can't. They say, well, it's not a confirmed for me. But a recommendation does it mean so like yeah, or that they feel like get back on me. So that's the area we use our area for time. And go and talk for something. Talk about time, how to be, but go and face to a company so that they go to that to me. So they monitor such kind so that in case there's an issue, maybe for information, and say, hey, this person will not go down so so that would be a bit for locally minds from casualties.
That's a very super valid point. Thank you, Cornel. Thanks for serving too. You see, in back office, public charge that the county speaking. So and a colleague just take the throw in, right? So I get the answer to this particular question.
The normal processes. Not the American. All approvals glory. First and foremost, when we are not giving authorization, say for markets to the military officers, the normal process will come to the use of a chief first, and also they don't change now. And then we'll give you the letter, then we'll send them through the normal medium, all the trainings, bias them and inform them to the seals them. Now, when they don't sign, we don't market, the soldier don't sign. We don't give you all the details. We not again on the phone. We now take them documents and now can go to AFPC. By then, we get Captain Mami, of course, Colonel Sheriff Didi, since I've been gone before. So then they take that document now, validate them. Can go to data class. Data check them from in service number for validate for say the service number correct. Number two, it make sure say in that soldier the current the day in service. Because those are the things when at the benchmark. Number three, then they watch when this soldier they retire. Again, for mitigating and obviously the money can take after 2 days they go. There's a clear part where we can always stress on where each day. And I think we can always work with AFPC and the data. Why? Because if the soldier they get dismissed, always AFPC and data literacy, once the soldier don't sign, they put on a file. So we cannot give to them until all of those processes have been ticked and said, go ahead. Then, when I do the deduction as usual, then send them a bank. Then provide with the data names them from the data clerk, saying that every people are qualified. Based on the names they only are saying I qualify. That's what we issue the funds them. Phase one. The second part for answer the other question. If there is an issue, there is a payment local, or the payment is small, because it's can happen with military, you will get some payments in between in the fluctuate. We will go back to AFPC, back to the data, and say, okay, this is the situation. How can we reconcile? What's the situation? So what they've been doing for us across the board is then they guide you on waiting the person will able to pay. Because the first ruling, they said the military always says that they get something allotted to payment was compulsory. So the data clerk tells you, this man, if you put it for 1,000, no, we don't get 1,000. Yeah, 300. So now so the process they go until they reach to you. And of course, maybe the work plenty. So upon that, once you don't get a letter, you can sign, here we will go. So it's the same process we are applying. We are not deviating from it. I don't know if that answered the question, sir.
Of course, if it's that question asked, right? Do you guys have capacity for both the civil servant, the soldier, and the police?
That's an interesting question. It's a great question, likely. However, when you mean capacity, number of holes that we can push out, yes, absolutely. Network capacity, it's like
no question around how far this applies to people. Because during some soldiers want to use for government area in Africa. The question is this like generally will change for a lot of people are not going to I got to do something that this is quite different from the that's what I'm going to do. The count the question.
Yeah, that's a great question. So, the last time when we launched in June, we got in the freedom. And even within freedom, we did very limited part of freedom when Meiji got the baby for June. From June to now, we don't do this because we're ramping people. We don't do freedom. over 100%. The greater rural, we then up to one, we then up to job. As at last week, we then go, Panama, Bangladesh, Lucy. We put one site every day. We put one site on air almost every week. We don't rapid employment, right? That notwithstanding, we don't sell to soldier when they do different work, right? And one day back, this mortgage to somebody who around 50 years, right? How long you take for maybe mortgage? So the point is, we target in phases, right? Freetown first. Bo, McKinney, Eneman, Nunge. By the time it's done with them, about people that live with them, right? We will not deploy more and more and more. So we don't want rapid deployment. We roll out really fast. It's 5G. You need a deployer, you roll out, right? If you deploy network and put one side here, you put the other, no, get control of the camera, right? So we're doing this analysis. Every 2 kilometers within 3,000 there's a fire sign. Because quality and value for money also for much. The one way is one mobile and any other that's it. We get more referral from customers and from radio and then the price. Thank you, sir. Well, we will take the time and only provide the service in areas inside the area. Another one is priority. It will take time for your rapid acceleration of the we don't want to get too detailed in the stuff, but those kind of situations are very rare, right? Extremely rare. However, we get what we call post validation, right? We can just speak about that. After the vetting and accreditation has been done, we also did all the kind of validation and look at KYC. Before we handle our reporting and training, we are obligated by the National Security Organization and authority on KYC, know your customer. So you're going to account, you count your ID, which is your national identification number, to the lead, and we verify saying this, 9 and your ID, and in Mohammed Bangura, and the people. So we get a lot of checkpoints and values that we put in place. Not to make the process cumbersome, but I think the one for control line of data zero.
So now, in this system, we need to allow only one posting shelf. Because the vehicles are linked to your NIN, they link to your NAPIT. So there's a trade. So it's not possible, so we use all the people. It's not possible.
And the beauty of the partnership, right? The new HR system where government will roll out is very automated. And so the more people that we get online, the more that they can interact because it's centralized, right? So that HR system, you need, link with your need, link with your masses. So you're able to see everything, right? So it's nearly almost impossible. The probability is very, very, very.
So I think that creates something forever. I think one of the things very important from the remember in all of this is that the payroll deduction scheme gets to be very highly automated. So anyway, you go fill out form, they care about them from many costed and customs. It's not going to be risky to the extent that we need to do some paperwork for the HRMO or the AFPC, we will. Everything concerning how verification is done, how your account will be managed, how insurance scheme will be managed, all that therefore being done. It's a very robust thing. When you take that Wi-Fi or that phone and you begin to pay, the same way for check the bank statements for all the payments we done for the past, you didn't for check them from your phone. The same way HRM will for check in an instant when you enroll, when you begin paying, how long you don't pay for, whether the 24 months don't expire, all of that process will be updated. 1 month before you done the 24 months for anything for another phone, you get SMS to know WhatsApp. So the process is really super going to be automated to the extent that we will lock the holes for fraud and we will make it very easy for being transparent and accountable on both parts. So the customer when they take the service is we did the accounting which were efficient with the accounting which should be, and we will make all of them reasonably in the law. So that's one way. Remember when I will make statements on behalf of the chairman as being the next one is not only fast, it is smart. Smart means it's going to be very intelligent. So most of them people do and only people can do it's going to be practically possible. Okay,
thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Horatio will go into the point that is here. 24 months, every 2 years, change before the government of great. Every 24 months, they change before, you'll be enhanced down, we talk of year, which will give you but it's constant on the course. And a company direct course, so it was extremely difficult, not like that, on our side. Thank you very much.
Last question, when we got, when we call on country as a Catholic, we will be something. Economically important, so if I can't go back to that, give me something for it. But thank you very much. I know there are a lot of questions. And the next question you had, you could use some time during networking sessions to ask the questions. But if you know that the answer subscribes to themselves, I'm not the algorithm, so start the process. When you start, all your questions will be answered. Well, this is where we will end, obviously, the question and answer session. You can use your Akakanya to the voting. That's what you're going to do. All right. These are the goals.
Thank you for how we need to withdraw from. So as much as one mobile and 5G might level, the people behind one mobile now also traditional below, where we call big man down in medical to everything that comes from big man already down in low. So there is a token. All this will explain all the back. The phone behind the explanation, we want for you the opportunity to give out as a token. So we distinguish guests them where we get the ratio value. Now you start with you can call you one day away, you don't plan for this food. I don't say military get it, I don't say Fox get it. And also the HRM will get the organization. You can announce the call and proceed so that you never go down the road. So you are show application to the value. Hello, and student service. for maybe this now with and all that. This now. Oh, you know, no, the official government is now principle, but anybody meets another picture, we call them Piccolo. And it all say we are getting invitation and start work now. Can say, well, we want to go back. It's the can say the nominate people are going to don't because that's why people are go back. I think about it like that. Myself. One day we can do the solution for this house. Now we call it start to go in council on Monday and do all the for you. The next will be Mr. Posting on that. You know, he gave a very high reception when you open it and services and support you fully. So, no comments on this here. What else is that? So, these are a very horrible that will go at the office where the boss immediately endorsed. He said, one over, I don't know. So that's the beauty of HR. So when I go for one, say 11 for college, maybe the back again. But the problem of entering for back again is still lost them. So next, go to the military. No, and what's part is one of the things they all can be made to provide and talk again. So we will follow Malik Sharif, who has been a father, a mentor, a big one. And it's not very funny. There's a lot of things so and all that. Oh, last but not least, you know, every side, the knowledge that existed. In fact, if not fix the system not fix. And you go to cancer. I don't even see that position, you know, it was a very well man. So he said, Mr. Colson of cancer. He said, yes, sir. So now and it was very, very, very helpful to me. Mr. Colon, I'll call you. Thank you, sir.
So as early as one day, this phone available to all, we all as early as one day. So you can reach out and start the process. So we know the jealous law. When we next day we have been excluded, we send everyone the access to the portal. We put up all the one agreements, and then we want private beds, one home subscription free. Now you know what happens, we really ask, so look what I was doing. We can go the other way to just pay for it to get it, and we'll do it. That way, we only get a whole night. It's what normal. Watch me, I watch you. So I was busy checking out the camera with the ladies. Most people were for the camera was ready. So the camera will check out. Selfie and the camera is really good. So as early as Monday, this will be a very good work. I would like to take a picture of the banner over there because they actually get some answers for you, some of your questions. See, probably to enroll. So you have some answered questions there for you, some answers to the questions. But this is about it. Thank you very much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. We encourage you to stick around for a bit. We're done with the formal aspect of the event, but we're encouraging the networking session. Come on Saturday morning, except for some open on the dinner morning, no so. Stick around for a bit, enjoy the drinks, chat with people, and let's enjoy some networking sessions. Good night. This is the end of the formal video event. Let's enjoy the networking. Good night, everyone.
Broadcasting online television, connecting voices. This is Unity 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 Broadcasting Online Television, connecting voices.